Assalamu alaikum everyone. This is Mac here and I welcome you all to my YouTube channel which is called Mac Vlogs. So it's a very sunny morning. It's a very bright sunny morning, Friday, almost 11 a.m. at my end and 10 a.m. in Oman time. So I'm so excited and happy to bring a very young, talented IT prodigy all the way from Oman who has shown his keen interest to follow his father's footsteps, to be part of his own journey, to come forward and showcase himself that why he entered the IT field. Basically, sometimes the kids they want to be different from their fathers and the family, and they choose their own dreams to aspire to become their means to have their own identity. So I'm so happy and excited basically because his father, I saw him, means like I grew up seeing him in Oman, and his journey was one of the best journeys which had inspired my life in Oman. But today I feel so proud to introduce his son and my little junior buddy. His name is Hilal Al-Barwani. Good morning, Hilal Al-Barwani. How are
Morning,
you?
man. Alhamdulillah, I'm okay. What about you?
Maybe I should change the name so that it is Hilal Tariq Al-Barwani. Should I call you that or Hilal Al-Barwani because you mentioned it on the screen? So let's see whatever you would like to be called. It doesn't matter because you and your father are the superstars of Oman. Alhamdulillah.
Thank you.
So good morning once again. So would you like to give a little bit intro about yourself and then we'll take this podcast forward and we will enjoy this morning session with you. Go ahead.
Of course. My name is Hilal Tariq Al-Barwani and I come from Oman. I am a young computer enthusiast and I've started programming since I was in the fifth grade. And I'm currently following in my father's footsteps. Yes.
Amazing. So Hilal, tell me, you're a little junior. I'm sure you were born in front of me, but the fact is that IT is a different field, and the computers, you talk about IT, whether you talk about software, you talk about there are different segments in IT, you know. So, as a young talent and upcoming talent, in the name, in the form of, I mean, in the footsteps of your father, right? He has a name, he's an aura, he has a persona in Oman. So, how do you see that to live up to his name, his expectations in Oman, and what would you like to do different, and what you want to do in Oman as in the IT field, for the future? Please go ahead.
For me, I am planning to expand the IT world in Oman because IT is the future. And everyone knows that IT is the future. Everything around us is moving to AI, and with my knowledge, I am pretty sure I can expand IT in Oman for many more people to use IT to take advantage of AI to make lives easier for them. That's my general point. And yeah,
Don't you think there is a very big responsibility on your shoulder to carry the name of your father and the name of Oman internationally? Will
that
you
is a
be able to live up to the expectations, inshallah? I believe so, you will. But how do you and your confidence say to the world that, yes, I am ready and I am here to serve?
of course, like you said, that is a big responsibility. It won't be easy, but of course, it is possible. And I want to make it possible with my hard work and my trust in myself and my confidence and with the help of my father. Inshallah, it will be possible. And it's a high responsibility, but I can do it.
Let us hear the little bit journey about yours because I was reading different articles about you, which you have started writing about related to IT in the Oman's local newspapers, right? Whether it's English and Arabic, I'm sure they're going to be the both versions. What was your experience and how was your whole idea and the mindset to write articles in the newspapers, and what would be the difference you writing in the articles in the newspaper to encourage the youngsters to read your articles? How would that be?
My articles have very easy English, and it is aimed for young kids, my age, younger, or even older people, because it's very simple and it explains complex subjects in easier English. And I always localize my articles to relate it to Oman in any way possible, so people can relate to my articles rather than just reading it out of nowhere, because they can find my articles on the internet. But because of my relation to Oman, my articles are special.
So, in the field of IT, what education you would like to complete in future to become an expert and to become a face in Oman? So, do you have any uh, leadership goals? Do you have any, your education which you needs to finish? I think you have a very long and a bright future. So, what field of IT you're looking at to see yourself in future?
Well, I've finished programming and I've studied networking well. I'm currently learning security, hacking, and cybersecurity and penetration testing. My field that I want to work on is currently the one I'm learning right now, which is security. I feel like that's a very interesting field and I have a huge interest in it. However, if that doesn't work out for me, I also have programming and networking that I've already learned when I was a child. So, yeah.
Would you like to tell my audience and the followers of yours in Oman, whether they're young kids or maybe the adults or whoever's watching you from Oman and around the world, which school are you going currently in Oman and why did you choose that school in terms of the education quality or education's vision? And, I would like to know the name so that we can give the recognition to that school because that school has given you the, honor to be part of their education system.
Yes, of course. Since I was born until the 10th grade, I was in the International School of Shrifat in Oman. I recently moved to Ahmed bin Majid private school. Honestly, it's treated me very, 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 very well. I have an amazing experience here in Ahmed bin Majid. They've taught me a lot. The IT classes are amazing, to be honest. That's my favorite subject right now. All the teachers treat me well. I treat the teachers well. I have a good relation with everyone in the school. So, yeah, I really enjoy the school. I've been in two schools now.
Any particular country you want to be after your high school is completed for your future and your further, but it means like your education? Which country you would be pursuing and why?
Inshallah, inshallah, inshallah. If Allah wills it, I want to be in America, to be honest, because America has a huge platform for IT and all, and it's very expanded there. So I bet if I learned IT there, I would increase my knowledge by a lot. And America is a very open, like it's a very open, free world. So if I got to study there for 4 years, that would be an amazing experience, and it would be a dream come true, to be honest.
So far, the articles which you have mentioned in the newspaper or you have written about it, can you like to share with the audience now, being live, that what were the topics you have so far mentioned about it and how that has changed different people's mindset and the life after reading your articles, whether it's a youngster or even including myself? Would you like to share something?
Of course, yeah. So I've written about ChatGPT, if you've read it, about the generative AI that um, produces stuff for you, rather than Siri or any other old AI. This one actually generates stuff for you and gives you whatever you need. I've also written about the difference between gaming PCs and gaming consoles because that is a very, very important topic for youngsters right now because they're all gamers, so they need that. I've also written about artificial intelligence, virtual reality, and all these trending IT topics happening in Oman. With the ChatGPT one specifically, many, many, many students never knew about it until my article. And when they read it, they got a better understanding of it, and they told me themselves that they were actually happy that they know about it, and they've even started using it. This generative AI.
As a youngster, as a very true visionary youngster, I would say, because in the field of IT, how do you see and what do you see that is advantageable and disadvantageable in Oman compared to the other Middle East countries like Dubai, Qatar, Bahrain, Saudi Arabia, which is just nearby Oman, right? So, what do you see it's lacking in Oman? Or Oman has those resources to compete with the other Middle East countries? Or you feel that with your vision as a youngster, you want to bring those ideas into Oman?
Well, one of the biggest technologies right now that's happening that isn't in Oman yet, and I personally see it as a disadvantage, is the electric cars. You know how we have Teslas and all these cars right now. Other countries like Dubai, Bahrain, Kuwait, they have the fuel, like how there's a petrol place. They can have also the electrical cars one, like a specific place for them in Oman. Because let's say if a car breaks down or loses charge in Oman, like with a petrol car, they can go and fuel up on a petrol station. We don't have an electrical station for electric cars. That would be a major, major, major thing for Oman to do, because the electric cars are slowly coming into Oman and owners are coming to Oman, and they would love to have an electrical station for their cars. That's a big thing that, inshallah, if it didn't happen when I'm older, I want to be the first one to start that.
I, I totally agree with you, Hilal buddy, that these days we have been hearing and we have been seeing around the world that lots of ideas have been implemented in terms of bringing electric cars, electric motorbikes, electric scooties to substitute the petrol, use
Yes,
of petrol, because in daily life the petrol prices are going sky high, in every country and all. So Asian, whether it's Asian countries or Middle East or European or Northern America and everywhere, they're coming up with these like as you mentioned, like Tesla and the
yes,
electric cars and all. So I think these technology, I mean, using these electric cars and scooties and everything will definitely substitute the petrol usage for sure.
of course, and
As
it's
you
a huge.
know that Tesla is a big name in terms of the electric cars, and I'm seeing, mashallah, now in Karachi and Pakistan as well, the use of electric buses have started coming because of the transport
Yes,
section. A lot of people cannot afford expensive petrol, so that's why they are shifting to buses where for commuting around the cities, in the electric buses and stuff. So I'm sure Dubai has that technology. Saudi is on the verge of going towards that. So I think Oman very soon we would be seeing a lot of transformation in that area. And I'm sure you can talk on that as well with your expertise, the youngsters, because you guys are the future for Oman, so I'm sure you're seeing things bit differently at the moment. So I feel proud and I salute to you that hopefully you can bring some change in Oman with your vision in the future, inshallah.
inshallah.
Okay, so coming back to the subject of IT, which is the core topic of yours, basically, because you're the IT prodigy, which I feel that you're a great talent in Oman at the moment. So whether it's male or female, let's not be gender biased. So being in Oman, how do you see the IT field expanding in male and females, to come forward and be part of IT industry? Where do you see IT industry in Oman in terms of male and female coming forward and joining these IT industry?
Well, in Oman right now, the IT sector is expanding by a lot. You can see AIs, electric cars. There's an Omani electric car brand. AIs is coming up a lot. When we have these exhibitions in the Oman Exhibition Center for Technology, we can see loads, the big use of AI. So with male or female, however, if anyone wants to get into IT, it's very easy to get into IT, and it's not something hard at all. As long as you have an interest in it, anything is possible. And many people are actually moving to the IT sector right now in Oman because everyone knows that it is the future. So getting into it, if you have the interest, it is possible.
When we talk about IT, we talk about different headquarters, about different brands you see online and around the world. Whether I would like to mention the names related to IT would be Microsoft, Google, Internet. These are the certain big names around the world. So, do you have any plans for future to bring these brands? I'm sure these brands' presence is in Oman, but like get going to US and finding collaborations between a big brands to come down to Oman and see the talent in Oman so that they can take youngsters to their headquarters for their trainings and utilize the talent of Omani girls and boys. What do you think on that?
That would be an amazing opportunity for many, many, many youngsters here in Oman. Because with their interest in IT and with their hard work, why not be recognized internationally by these high famous headquarters? So if they manage to collaborate and come to Oman and see what we're providing, what our youngsters are working for in IT, they would also be very proud. I'm very sure of that.
Are you shy? I don't think so. You're shy. Are you confident? If you are, which I feel like you are, if given the opportunity to be on the world stage or on the stage for a public speaking on a topic related to IT, how would you present yourself in a confident manner, and what would be your way and your ideas which you would like to share with the audience sitting right in front of you on the world stage or on the stage when you are being given a presentation on IT? How would you do that? How would you prepare yourself?
Well, firstly, about the question about me being shy confident. No, I'm not shy at all. In fact, I got it from my father. I am very confident. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. I built it for myself. And if I got the chance to be on the world stage to talk about technology or anything like public speaking, that would be a huge opportunity for me, and I would love to do it. I wouldn't be nervous at all. Like I would be excited to be something to do like that. I'll prepare myself by creating a PowerPoint, increasing my knowledge on the topic I'm going to be talking about, and when I'm there, I am sure I will ace that opportunity, inshallah. Because in fact, in my school, I am the main speaker. Whenever they bring a guest or anything from outside, I'm usually the MC. Alhamdulillah.
How thoroughly and how consistently do you follow Knowledge Oman, which is a platform which I feel has given many opportunities to different people in Oman of different race, different nationalities have come forward and being part of Knowledge Oman. And I was really inspired to be part of Knowledge Oman when I was in Oman. So, what do you see the role of Knowledge Oman in building relationships and ideas, the mindset in Oman, seeing talent like you? Can the young talent be part of Knowledge Oman as well in future? And how do you see Knowledge Oman?
Firstly, I see Knowledge Aman as one of the biggest. No, I'm not just saying this because he's my father. I'm saying it because I see it myself. Knowledge Aman is an amazing platform that brings people internationally from all nations together to work together to increase knowledge and Oman, for hence the name. And Knowledge Aman, I'm sure 100% with my father's leadership will become something big in the future, and youngsters will be able to join Knowledge Aman from their website or just to like get involved. It's very easy to get involved, and if they do, it will benefit them and it will benefit the people in Amman too. Because Knowledge Amman has done a lot of projects and a lot of stuff to help Amman, and it has a huge future, inshallah.
So, do we see in future Hilal Tariq Al-Barwani being leading or being part of Knowledge Oman after he's ready to say yes, I am ready?
Inshallah, of course, yes.
Inshallah. So you will be inshallah, we'll see the young talent becoming the face of Knowledge Oman as well in future for a
Amen.
great vision which your father has taken up in the past. And I'm sure all the great leaders of Knowledge Oman are at the moment doing a great job. So salute to them and a cheers up and uh, all the best to all of them who are really doing a great job.
Of course.
Okay, Hilal, the thing is that you are a really, really great talent. MashaAllah, MashaAllah, MashaAllah. May Allah, it's a very blessing month of the Ramadan. So loads and loads of du'as and prayers and best wishes to you for your future from Mac Vlogs. And I would like to congratulate you for your great future, inshallah. And my best wishes once again that and thank you so much for taking time out and being part of Mac Vlogs family,
This was
because
a
I feel that everybody becomes part of Mac Vlogs with their ideas, and because Mac Vlogs whole vision is all about connecting and promoting the people, the mindset, the talent, the skill, the success stories, the journey, and the creative ideas which they possesses, so that we can keep on bringing different ideologies, personalities, and showcase them to the world. So thank you so much for giving me this honor to have you part
thank
of
you.
my family, MacVlogs family.
Thank you so much for having me. It was a huge opportunity and I loved being here. And I hope it's not the last meeting, inshallah.
Thank you so much once again. I really feel proud to have you, and inshallah, uh, like we're going to play a little rapid fire, inshallah, after a bit more discussion. We should have it, and then we're going to get to know about your life a bit more inside out, so that people can understand who is Hilal Al Barwani in terms of his personal life, what he does, what he enjoys, what he dislikes, what he likes. That's just a little bit enjoyable session, which I call a rapid fire. Just you can just enjoy that as well later on.
Yeah.
So before I proceed a little bit further, I would like to know from you, how did you said yes and gave your consensus to be part of Mac Vlogs, and what made you to be part of Mac Vlogs. Would you like to say a few lines about Mac Vlogs? And have you seen the previous videos, or do you watch this channel? Or if you do, how do you like it and stuff? So it would be nice for my confidence building as well. Go ahead.
Well, firstly, I like how you mentioned that Mac Vlogs is for connecting and promoting. And doing that is an amazing, amazing thing. MashaAllah alaik. And I hope you keep it up. Yes, I have checked your channel and I've checked that you met more vlogs and money kicks. I used to watch those guys when I was younger. That's an amazing thing. And I wish to meet them too. Your channel honestly is amazing, and I like how you, like you said, connect and promote. That is something that everyone needs. And me being here, in fact, is a big pleasure, to be honest, because I hope people are watching this and hope people learn from me too. So yeah, I love your channel, to be honest, and I hope you keep it up. That's a really good thing that you're doing right now.
Thank you once again for your kind words. Really means to me a lot. And just keep me in your prayers and your duas. That's the best place to be. That's the best place for you to. So just give a small shout out for the Mac Vlog so everybody can know about it, and then start sharing this channel so that I can keep on talking and sharing the different people's journeys of life. So a small
For
shout out from your side would be wonderful so that people can come forward and subscribe, share, and like it as well.
sure, I will do that.
Okay. So everyone, let's play a little bit rapid fire with my little buddy, my champ. His name is Hilal Al-Barwani, sitting right across in front of my screen, and but he's sitting in Oman. So I wouldn't take much time of him because it's Friday morning. He has to prepare for Friday Juma namaz as well, which is going to be Jumat al-Wida for all Muslims of us. So inshallah, we're going to pray for all our Muslim brothers and
I mean,
Muslim brothers and sisters around the world, so that we all be safe and sound, and we can be have a very blessed life. And 2023 bring lots of happiness, success, and what do you call harmony, peace around the world. So yeah, Hilal, what does Hilal love in food, whether it's Asian, Chinese, continental, or not to say or not to forget Arabic food? Which is your favorite food, Hilal?
honestly, with no exaggeration, I love Indian food. Indian food is amazing. Arabic food is amazing. Rice and meat. In general, meat is my favorite, and it runs in our family. In fact, everyone in our family loves meat. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Favorite country which Hilal would like to visit, not for vacation, maybe you can say for vacation and for the work in future, where he would like to learn from that country different ideas, different stuff. So favorite spot, favorite country for Hilal.
As previously mentioned, I would love to be in America right now, to be honest. That seems like an amazing place to be and an amazing place to study and an amazing place to move to, in fact. Yeah, that would be a dream to be there.
What does Hilal enjoy, sports or being at home more? Means like, is Hilal adventurous or Hilal is sporty? What is Hilal? How do we define Hilal in terms of playing sports? Because you're still young, so I'm sure the national uh, game of Oman is football. So we all love soccer, I mean, it's a football, right? So do you enjoy football, or is there any other sports you play?
I personally enjoy football, but that is not my favorite. In fact, in both of my schools that I've been in the basketball team and I've been to a bunch of tournaments. So basketball is my favorite sport right now. I also box. I've been doing martial arts since I was 7 years old. I started from Taekwondo. I moved to Muay Thai. I moved to boxing, and now I'm currently training Jiu-Jitsu, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, to be exact. Yes,
Do you watch movies? If yes, which movie star is your favorite and why?
I don't really watch movies. I'm into shows more right now. I'm watching a show called Mr. Robot. If you heard about it, about this hacker. I've also watched Breaking Bad, if you've heard about it. And yeah, these are all good shows. I don't have a specific favorite actor. I just watch anything that comes to my interest.
Well, on your background, I can see loads of books lying in the library of yours, or maybe it's your father's. I wouldn't comment on that, but if it's yours as well, which books do you read, and which book inspires you to allow your friends and people you would like to recommend to read so that their life can be ever changing?
Oh, well, I've already recommended my friends many, many books that I've read. One book that I've read that I find really interesting, and that, of course, youngsters need to read from now, is called The Psychology of Money. Because you need to learn about money from now if you're young, because you need to learn that when you get your salary or whatever, you need to know how to make that money increase to make more money from your money that you have right now. So learning money from now for youngsters is a very, very, very important sector and a very important thing that they need to know. That's one book. And another book that I've read is about the 48 Laws of Power, if you've heard about it. That's a really good book about dealing with people that I've read. I've honestly enjoyed that book. And yeah, those are two books that I recommend, to be honest.
What positive message you would like to give out to Omani brothers and sisters of yours and your countrymen, whether it's young and adults and everybody, that what positive message you would like to give out in Oman, especially, and then to the world, that how the life should be of a Omani boy or a girl.
Well, one thing I've said a bunch of times to many of my friends, to many youngsters I've met, this thing is very important. It's to stand out, always stand out. If you're following the normal path that you're going, that like school, university, then get a job, what's so special about you? My biggest advice to youngsters of Oman, youngsters around the world, in fact, study something that of your interest since you're young, and build onto that while you grow up. Because if someone asks you what hobbies do you have, what do you have, you can, like, for me example, if someone asks me, I can say, oh, I program, I study security, I can do networking, I'm a boxer, I play football, I play basketball. These are all different stuff about me that maybe some people don't have, because not everyone studies IT. And yeah, have interests, and with those interests, build onto them while you're older, and always stand out in the community. That's the most important thing. Any Omani, non-Omani, any youngster should start doing from now, so they can be special and catch everyone's attention with what they're doing.
So everyone, this was Hilal Al-Barwani, Hilal Al-Tariq Al-Barwani, a young kid who has aspirations, who has vision, who has a talent, and who's looking forward to shine with his smile to spread the happiness of everyone's life in Oman and around the world. And if anybody would like to connect with him, so please do go and connect with him. I have mentioned his little bit details in the description section. And if Hilal, if you would like to share any social media or any link or any website or any email of yours, please send it across so that all the youngsters in Oman and around the world can start connecting with you and start talking to you and would like to have a contact related to Oman. Like anyone sitting around would like to come down to Oman to meet you, so why not? So would you like to say anything on that
Of
so
course,
that
yeah.
you
So
can
my
mention it in the description section again?
um, where's the description section? Let me just write. Okay, how do I type? Or can I just say my,
You can just mention it and you can just send it to me across, and then I will mention it in the description section again so that everyone around the world can start connecting with you as well. As a youngster, everyone wants to make new friends, and learn different uh, countries, countrymen's mindset. So it would be wonderful to allow me to connect you to the world through MacVlog's platform.
Of course. So for anyone that would want to contact me, my email is hilal@tariq.net. And my Instagram account that's currently in development, I've already made it, it's ready. It's Hilal Tech Zero. I'm just gonna add my articles and everything related to technology on there, and it's ready. However, if you want to contact me there, you can. The account is available, the account is up. It's again at Hilal Tech Zero. And my email is hilal@tariq.net. Yeah.
Just send it across to me. Just send me the message, okay, on my WhatsApp. I'll add those details in the your description section for everyone to connect. Okay, guys, so that was Hilal Al Barwani on Mac Vlogs this morning. So I wouldn't take much time again. So before he goes, small shout out, everyone, coming up by Hilal Al Barwani. Hilal, tell everyone to subscribe and share and like Mac Vlogs so that I can keep on bringing you again and again and again and again.
Everyone, a big shout out to Mac Vlogs. I want everyone watching it to check him out, check his previous videos, subscribe, like, and I'm pretty sure, I'm 100% sure, in fact, that if you went to his channel, you will enjoy it. because he's a very amazing person that I've just met right now, and I would love to be here again. Thank you very much, my close.
Thank you so much. I wish you all the best. All my duas and prayers for you and your family always. Keep that smile on, buddy. It looks good on you. So everyone, if you haven't subscribed or shared Mac Vlogs, as I always say, do subscribe and do support this channel because it's not meant for me actually. And I always say that Mac Vlogs is never about myself. It's all about the guest. It's all about the good content. It's about the good people. It's about the mindset. It's about the talent which we need to keep on bringing forward. And the more we share, the more we like, everyone like Hilal Al-Barwani and many other people who have come on Mac Vlogs can share their life stories, their success stories, their journey, so that everyone can, be connected around the world. So that's the whole objective and the vision of Mac Vlogs. So everyone, stay tuned for the upcoming guest, inshallah. Inshallah, in a week's time, we will be having Eid around the world where all the Muslim brothers and sisters will enjoy the love and affection and the togetherness of the part of being Eid. So, Eid Mubarak to everyone in advance, but enjoy, be safe, and love your family, and always be healthy. Take care. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Take care. Keep that smile again. Yay! Okay.